Hey guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel and to a fun video. So the last few months, Patricia Gates, who is another Scentsy YouTuber, check her out. She is awesome. She is hosting, or she has been hosting and is hosting this coming month, a monthly wax melting challenge to kind of change things up and melt things that maybe you necessarily wouldn't. Super fun. I've enjoyed watching those challenges the last few months that she did. I think to help Kentucky Waxy Girl out. I think she was the one that was originally doing it. And then Patricia has done it the last couple months. So anyway, I thought I would go ahead and join the challenge for the month of May. So I wanted to show you guys my choices. I am such a seasonal melter. So downstairs I do like whatever the season is type scents. I thought this would be a nice change for me. So upstairs, I'm planning on doing the melting challenge. So it'll give me some scents that I'm not normally melting during the spring season because it's not a spring scent to me. So let's jump into it. I'll read you each day and then show you my choice for that day. So day number 1, so May 1st, is Melt an Emerald Wax. So I went with my last bar of aloe vera and ivy. This is one I'm not a super fan of, but again, this challenge helps me to go ahead and maybe use up scents that have just been hanging around because they're not really favorites of mine, but it is emerald, so this is the one that I chose. It's a very green, clean scent. I think there's like unripened or like green watermelon or something like that. So there is a touch of sweetness in it. So I'll be using that one. Then day 2 is Teacher's Day, Melt a Scent with Apple. And obviously I had to go with my absolute favorite, Johnny Appleseed. So this will be on May 2nd. Then May 3rd, we have Melt a Scent with Raspberry. And I went with Sun Ripened Berry, which was a scent of the month last year. I think it was I can't remember, January, February, March, the beginning of last year. So Sun Ripened Berry. May 4th is Melt a Star Wars or Star-Shaped Wax, of course, because it is May the 4th, Star Wars Day. So I went with the Mandalorian Air of Adventure. This is a really nice, unique kind of unisex scent. It's masculine and feminine. Silver mint, sage. There's a sweetness to it, and it's outdoorsy. It's one of my favorites. So I actually was going to melt the Light Side of the Force wax and found out I was out of it. So I decided to do this one instead. But FYI, on May the 4th, we are getting some returning Star Wars stuff and some new Star Wars stuff. The Darth Vader warmer, a brand new Boba Fett warmer, an Ewok Buddy, which I'm super excited about. I've been like craving an Ewok Scentsy Buddy for a long time, so I'm excited about that. And then the Light Side and Dark Side of the Force wax will be back, and the Mandalorian wax, which I think that is still around anyway. I don't know if it's retired because I know we still have the Grogu warmer and the Mandalorian Scentsy Buddy. So I think the wax is still around too, but that will be, of course, a part of everything else. So that will drop May 4th at 10 a.m. There should be a queue in place. I have a feeling these things are going to go quickly. So just to be aware. Okay, back to the challenge. May 5th, we have Melt a Lime Scent for Cinco de Mayo. So of course I had to go with Cocoa Lime, one of my favorites. I'm not usually much into citrus, but I adore that one. Okay, number 6, May 6th is Kentucky Derby. Melt a mint, grass, or dirt scent. So this is another one that's been hanging around my stash for a while. As you can tell, it's kind of discolored now, but it still smells fine. It's fresh cut grass from a few Bring Back My Bars ago. So it smells like a sweet grass scent. So that works out perfectly. May 7th is National Lemonade Day. Melt a lemon scent. So I went with the Chase Rainbows Collection Yellow. This is available in the catalog now. It's called Sparkling Yellow now, I think is what it's called. So I went with that one. Then May 8th is Coconut Cream Pie Day. Melt a coconut or a pie scent. And I went with Coconut Palm. I have 4 cubes left of this, so I decided I wanted to finish it up. Excuse me. May 9th is Melt a cereal or breakfast related scent. So I don't have any that I could find that I remember that are kind of cereal smelling. So I went with blueberry pancakes, which I adore. So I'm excited. This one is in my club. I'm super excited to be able to melt this one. I usually melt this one in the fall. So yeah, that will be on May 9th. May 10th, Melt Something Purple. I went with Disney's Angel Experiment 624, which is one of my all-time favorite licensed bar favorites. So it's like a light purple. This one kind of is discolored too, but it still smells amazing. It's like goji berry, blackberry, I think, and vanilla. It's delicious. So that's that one. Next we have on the 11th, Straggler Time. Use up a wax that's almost done. So I chose My Hero. I only have 2 cubes left, so I will finish it up this time around. Then on May 12th, it says Melt a Company Friendly Scent. So I went with one that I feel like is a very popular one all around. It is a fall scent, Cider Mill. So this is a very pleasant apple, pumpkin, very mild spice scent. And it's heavier on the apple than the pumpkin to me. It's such a nice scent. And to me, I feel like it is a crowd pleaser. So May 13th, we have We All Scream for Ice Cream, Melt an Ice Cream or Popsicle Scent. So I went with fried ice cream from this past Bring Back My Bar. That one is really good. It's like a churro meets vanilla soft serve ice cream. It's yummy. Okay, next one is May 14th, which is Mother's Day this year. Melt a floral or a scent that reminds you of mom. So I went with My Only Sunshine, which was a scent of the month, or not scent of the month. It was a Bring Back My Bar last June, I think. But it's really pretty. It's a very sweet, happy floral. It's very nice. So that's the one I chose for Mother's Day. Then May 15th, we have Melt Something that starts with an M. So I went with another apple scent. It is Maple Apple Bourbon. Very fall, very mapley. This is a very strong one. So I actually never got around to melting it during the fall. So I'm happy to be doing it now. Okay, next up is May. Where am I now? I just lost it. I am very, okay, there we go. That was the 15th. So now we're on May 16th, which is Melt an Out of Season Scent, which most of these I consider out of season, but I went with that very out of season scent with my beloved Wassail Wonderland. This is all winter, all Christmas, all the time type scent. Oh my gosh. This is one that never leaves my club ever. It's a zesty sweet orange, mixed with a slight spice and a fir needle note, and it's amazing. It brings me back to my childhood, so that's why I love it. Okay, next up is 17th, May 17th is National Cherry Cobbler Day. Melt a cherry or a bakery. So I went with, it doesn't have cherry in it. It has apple and cranberry. Cran Apple Crumble. This is really good. This was new to the catalog this past fall winter. I think it'll still come back, but it's really nice. It is a cran apple mixed with brown sugar. Oh, it's so nice. So that's the one I went with. Not cherry, but that's okay. It's a bakery. Next up, we have May 18th, which is Melt Something That's Movie Related. So I went with one of the Hogwarts House's bars, Harry Potter, Gryffindor, Bravery and Determination. So I have 3 cubes left of this one. I like all 4 of the Hogwarts House's wax. My favorite being Gryffindor, or not Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. And not just because I am Hufflepuff. It's just delicious to me. And it's apple. Again, apple. Almost anything with apple. So this is a very smoky, deep, woodsy type of scent. I like it. It's really nice. So that's the one that I'm melting. That's movie related. May 19th is Melt a Scent that starts with the first letter of your first name. So any guesses? My name starts with an A. Any guesses as to a type of scent that I'm going to melt? Apple Press. So yes, another apple. This came out in January's Bring Back My Bar. It's very nice. And not as good as Johnny Appleseed to me, but I do really like it. Okay, next up is Melt a Honey or Yellow Wax. I am one of those that do love honey scents. Hence, one of the reasons why I love the Hufflepuff bar, because it does have honey in it. This one though, instead of Hufflepuff, I went with this one, which I know is a very polarizing scent, but I do love it. It is Buzzworthy. It's like all honey all the time, mixed with like an almond blossom. It's so good, but it is, if you don't like honey, yeah, you probably won't like this one, especially because it's very strong. This is a kick you out of the house type scent. So Buzzworthy for my Melt a Honey scent. On the 21st, we have Melt a Strawberry or Creamy scent, and I went with the Rainbow Red from the Chase Rainbows collection, but this is another one that is available now in the regular catalog, and it's called Rainbow Red now. This is a really nice mixture of strawberry, cherry, and watermelon, and I do actually really like this one, even though I'm super picky about cherry normally, and I'm not usually a watermelon home fragrance fan, but the mixture of the 3 together is really nice. It's a very nicely balanced scent, I think. So Rainbow Red for my strawberry scent. May 22nd is Victoria Day. Melt a Scent Fit for Royalty. So I was trying to think of one that I considered like fancy and royal. I almost picked Graduation, but I decided, I do melt that one a lot, so I decided to go with one that I haven't melted since last summer, and that is Southern Evening. This was in my club. I do love this bar very much. It, to me, is just a sophisticated, kind of sultry, so I don't know if you consider that royal. It's like it's so good. It's jasmine, night blooming jasmine, I think, and sandalwood, if I remember right. I don't know. It's a sophisticated, really nice scent, in my opinion. So Southern Evening for my royal scent. Then we have Melt a Scent You Bought Based on Hype. So that one was kind of hard for me, but I did end up, I was thinking back and I was like, yeah, I kind of hesitated in getting this scent at first because it has cherry in it. And like I said, I'm very picky about my cherry scents. There are some that I don't like if they're like overly sugary sweet, but I heard so many rave reviews about this one, and I ended up getting it because of that, and I ended up falling in love with it. It is in my club. It is the Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked Bar. I adore this one so much. I've heard it's a dupe for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry perfume. I've never tried that perfume, so I don't know for sure. But if you are familiar with that scent, that's, I guess, what this smells like. It's dark plum, black cherry, what was the other scent? Blackberries and spice and I think cedar, something like that. Maybe cedar. Something, vanilla, wicked vanilla, I don't know. All I know is it's amazing. So that's the one I went with for the hype day. May 24th is Melt a Sleepy Scent. I thought about Jammy Time because I do love that one, but I decided to go with Stargazing. This is a beautiful scent. It is kind of similar to Jammy Time, but without the lavender. Very soft, very soothing, very pretty. I know there are some people that don't like this one, but I do enjoy this one. So Stargazing. Then May 25th is Melt a Wine-Colored Wax or Wine-Inspired Blend. I ended up going with another one that has apple in it. Spiced Ember Glow. As you can see, it is a wine-ish color. This one has smoky embers, like a baked apple, vanilla, and cinnamon. It's very yummy. So had to go with that one. Then we have on May 26th, Melt a Blue or Fish-Shaped Wax. I ended up going with Disney Stitch Experiment 626. As you can see, it is blue, and it works perfectly, I think, because it is, you know, fish-shaped. I would say, I think aquatic, obviously. So that is a beachy, aquatic type scent. May 27th is Melt a Scent that contains sandalwood. I went with Sandalwood Tangerine. This is in the catalog right now. You can get it. Another one that is similar to the scent is from the Mother's Day collection, the Wild Flower Cotton. That one's slightly more feminine, but they almost smell exactly the same to me. But this one doesn't make me sneeze. That one makes me sneeze. This one doesn't make me sneeze. So I went with that one. Let's see. May 28th is Give a Questionable Scent a Second Chance. So this one is one I did not like, but I had a bar hanging around, and so I wanted to go ahead and give it a chance again and see if maybe I liked it more this time around. Mojito Mambo. It is like a garden mint lime mixture. To me, I almost get like all garden mint, and I'm not huge into that type of mint, but I'm gonna give it a chance. So Mojito Mambo for my Give a Questionable Scent a Second Chance. And then May 29th is Memorial Day, so Melt a Red, White, or Blue Wax, or a combo. So I went with a scent that is in the catalog this season, Blue, Agave, and Melon. So I went with the blue. This is an amazing scent. I'm happy that they added it to the catalog. This was in the summer collection 2 years ago. And this and Appealing Apple, which came out 2 years as well ago, they added to the catalog, which is pretty surprising because they don't normally add ones that are older to the catalog, but they did this time around. I love it. It's kind of like a cousin to Camu Camu to me. A little sweeter than Camu Camu though, but I love them both. They're so nice. Very bright, has kind of a sharp tartness to it as well. Happy, uplifting, citrusy type of scent with some sweetness. It's not all, it's not all like bright, or not bright, sharp. It's not like just sharp. There's sweetness to it too. Okay, May 30th is Melt Something Orange. So I went with the brand new scent this season, Mango Matcha. This is a very nice scent. I like it. Of the mango scents compared to Go-Go Mango, I like this one better. This one's very nice. So this is probably my second favorite from the brand new releases this catalog season. My first is Mountain Sunset, and then Mango Matcha is probably second for me. And then the final day, day 31 of May, is National Smile Day. Melt one of your favorites. So I went with Lucky in Love, the classic Lucky in Love. This was my first love when I started buying Scentsy in 2007. This is the one I fell in love with. This bar isn't from 2007. I added it to my club when it came back in Bring Back My Bar 2 or 3 years ago. I think 2 years ago. So Lucky in Love. Had to melt that one for a favorite. So there you go, you guys. If you are participating in this challenge, I'd love to know what ones you're doing, or tag me in your video, because I enjoy seeing what ones people choose. So, and thank you again to Patricia for hosting this. I'm excited to do it, and I do plan on doing it from now on. Like I said, it gives me a nice change of pace from doing my normal seasonal melting, which I will still be doing, but that'll be downstairs and this will be upstairs. So thank you guys for spending some time with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.